by the rivers of Babylon. Required from us a song.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Retro Rewind.
Yeah, we will. By the rivers of Babylon.
Today, we're stepping back into 1978 to count down the top 15 songs that shaped the charts and the dance floors. From disco grooves to rock classics and tender ballads,
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was.
these tracks defined the year's soundtrack. And stick around, because one song on this list became the year's top-selling single, while another wasn't even meant to become a global anthem. Let's dive in.
Required from us a song. Now how shall
Number 1, Rivers of Babylon by Boney M.
by the rivers of Babylon, when we remember time.
A disco reggae crossover that became one of the biggest global hits of the 70s. Adapted from a Jamaican hymn, Boney M's version turned into a joyful anthem that reached number 1 across Europe and sold millions. Strangely, it never topped the US charts, but internationally it was unstoppable. Its hopeful message and irresistible rhythm made it timeless. Fun fact, it remains one of the best-selling singles ever released, even though it wasn't meant to be a global anthem.
Rivers of Babylon, there we.
But while Boney M soared worldwide, the Bee Gees were busy defining disco in America. Night Fever by Bee Gees. The crown jewel of Saturday Night Fever. Released in early '78, it spent 8 weeks at number 1 on Billboard, making it the year's biggest American hit. With falsetto harmonies and sleek production, the Bee Gees created a track that instantly filled dance floors. DJs claimed this song guaranteed a packed floor within seconds. The soundtrack itself broke records, becoming one of the best-selling albums ever. But while disco reigned supreme, a different kind of edgy rock was about to break through.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light.
Roxanne by The Police.
Put on the red light. Roxanne, put on the red light.
A song that started modestly but grew into one of rock's most iconic anthems. Sting wrote it after encountering Paris's red light district, giving it grit and storytelling flair.
You don't have to say your body to the night. Roxanne.
Initially, radio stations hesitated due to its controversial theme, but its reggae rock beat made it unforgettable.
You don't have to wear that dress tonight.
Over time, it became the track that launched The Police towards superstardom. Today, Roxanne is instantly recognized worldwide. But while The Police were rising, Gerry Rafferty delivered a saxophone line that would never fade from memory.
Used to think that it was so easy. You used to say that it was so.
Number 4, Baker Street by Gerry Rafferty.
But you know he'll always keep moving. You know he's never gonna.
One of the smoothest soft rock songs of the decade, anchored by Raphael Ravenscroft's unforgettable saxophone riff. Released in early '78, it reached the top 10 and lingered on the charts for weeks. Rafferty, dealing with personal struggles, poured emotion into the lyrics, creating a song that resonated deeply.
But you're crying now.
The sax solo is still one of the most famous in rock history, sampled across genres. Quick question, do you remember hearing this sax solo back in the day? Drop a yes in the comments if it instantly takes you back. But while Rafferty delivered Melancholy, Foreigner arrived with fiery rock energy.
Just me and you. I'll show you loving like you never knew.
Number 5, Hot Blooded by Foreigner. Arena rock swagger at full blast. With pounding guitars and Lou Gramm's gritty vocals, Hot Blooded roared through radios in the summer of '78, peaking high on the Billboard Hot 100. Fun fact, Graham recorded much of his performance in just one take, giving the track its raw intensity. This song became a concert staple, embodying the rise of late 70s arena rock. But while Foreigner kept things heavy, Chic turned frustration into one of the most joyful disco hits ever. Number 6, Le Freak by Chic. Born out of rejection, this disco juggernaut came to life after Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards were denied entry to Studio 54. Their frustration turned into Freak Out, which quickly became a worldwide catchphrase.
Y'all got are doing it, I'm told. Just try.
Released in late 1978, it shot to number 1, selling millions and redefining dance music. Its funky bass line and sharp rhythm guitar still sound fresh decades later. Even today, it's one of the most sampled tracks in music. But while Shake filled dance floors, Kansas offered quiet reflection.
Same old song.
Oh, by the way, I will be posting more videos like this, so hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more deep dive from Retro Rewind. Okay, on to the next. Number 7, Dust in the Wind by Kansas.
Oh, my dreams pass before my...
This haunting ballad was written almost by accident. Guitarist Kerry Livgren created it while practicing fingerpicking, and his bandmates encouraged him to record it. Released in early '78, the acoustic song became Kansas's most enduring hit, peaking in the top 10.
All they are is dust in the wind.
Its lyrics about life's fragility struck a chord with listeners, making it a timeless ballad. Unlike the year's disco anthems, it asked listeners to pause and reflect.
Dust in the wind. All they are is...
But while Kansas gave us introspection, Player delivered smooth, heartfelt, soft rock.
Trying to forget you is just a waste of time.
Number 8, Baby Come Back by Player.
Baby, come back. Oh, baby. Any kind of fool could see.
A soft rock anthem that defined the late 70s. Released in late 77, it reached number 1 in January 78 and stayed in heavy rotation throughout the year. Its mellow groove and heartfelt plea made it unforgettable.
Any kind of fool could see. There was something.
Though Player became a one-hit wonder to most, this track still plays on classic radio and in nostalgic playlists. It's a reminder of how soft rock captured hearts. By the way, which 70s song do you think deserves a comeback today? I'd love to hear your picks down below. But while Player gave us Longing, Rod Stewart offered one of his most personal ballads.
Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart.
Number 9, You're in My Heart by Rod Stewart.
You're in my heart, you're in my soul, you'll be my breath.
Rod Stewart revealed his softer side with this heartfelt ballad. Written as a tribute to both romance and his love of football, it became a crossover favorite.
I really must confess right here, the attraction was pure.
Released in late 77, it carried its momentum well into 78, cementing itself as a Stewart classic. Fans sing it passionately at his concerts even today. It's tender but powerful, showing his range beyond rock swagger.
In my heart, you're in my soul, you'll be my breath.
But while Stewart tugged on heartstrings, Lionel Richie and the Commodores raised the bar for romance.
There's something I must say out loud.
Number 10, 3 Times a Lady by Commodores.
3 times a lady.
Lionel Richie's Lush ballad became a worldwide wedding favorite. Inspired by his parents' love, it turned into a song that resonated with couples everywhere.
I had to live my life over.
Released in mid-78, it became the Commodores' first #1 in the US and UK, and marked Richie's breakthrough as a songwriter. Its universal message of love gave it staying power for decades.
Twice. 3 times a lady.
But while the Commodores offered elegance, Billy Joel delivered a song that would become a standard for generations.
You're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore.
Number 11, Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel.
I would not leave you in times of trouble.
Billy Joel's breakthrough ballad almost didn't make it onto The Stranger. He doubted it until his producer pushed him to keep it, and the rest is history.
Spoken passion, though I might not.
Released in late 77, it became a major hit in 78, winning Grammys for both Record and Song of the Year. Its tender lyrics and Phil Wood's smooth sax solo turned it into a timeless love song. Couples still play it at weddings today.
Take you just the way you are.
But while Joel melted hearts, Hollywood was dominating pop culture.
Tell me more, we did nothing recite. Tell me more.
Number 12, Summer Nights by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
All the summer nights.
Straight from the Grease soundtrack, this duet captured the fun and innocence of teenage romance. Released in 78, it topped charts around the world and became a staple of karaoke nights everywhere.
Tell me more, did you get very far? Tell me more.
The playful back and forth between Travolta and Newton-John gave it a charm that never fades. Few songs scream 70s nostalgia like this one. We're getting close to the end. Which song do you think was the year's longest #1 hit? We'll reveal it very soon.
Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast.
But while Grease dominated theaters and radios, Andy Gibb was quietly owning the Billboard charts. Number 13, Shadow Dancing by Andy Gibb. The youngest Gibb brother delivered Billboard's #1 song of 1978 with this disco pop anthem. Written with help from his famous brothers, it stayed at the top for 7 weeks, making it one of the decade's longest-running #1s.
Looking at that heaven in your eyes, I was chasing your direction.
While Andy's career burned brightly but briefly, this track secured his place in pop history. Fans adored his charm and falsetto, making him a teen idol. Here's our answer. This was the year's best-selling single. But while Gibb dominated the charts, Dire Straits were redefining guitar-driven rock.
A shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, the main time.
Number 14, Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits.
Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces.
A cool, understated rock track that introduced the world to Mark Knopfler's guitar genius. Released in '78, it slowly climbed into the top 10 and became a classic rock staple. Its story about a small jazz band paired with Knopfler's finger-picking style gave it lasting appeal.
Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make me sing.
Many musicians cite it as one of the greatest guitar tracks ever recorded. It was a quiet revolution in rock sound.
Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene.
But while Dire Straits impressed with finesse, Patti Smith hit with raw power.
The way I feel when I'm in your hands. Take my
Number 15, Because the Night by Patti Smith Group.
because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night.
Co-written with Bruce Springsteen, this song gave Patti Smith her biggest commercial success. Released in spring '78, it reached the top 20 and quickly became her signature track. With passionate vocals and poetic lyrics, it blended punk energy with romantic longing.
Have I doubt when I'm alone? Love is a rain.
Over the years, it's been covered by countless artists, proving its enduring influence. It remains an anthem of desire and rebellion. Closing out our list, it reminds us how diverse and powerful 1978's music truly was. From disco to soft rock, from new wave beginnings to punk poetry, 1978 gave us a soundtrack that still resonates today. Some songs were chart toppers in their moment, while others grew into legends over time. Whether you danced to Chic, fell in love with Billy Joel, or rocked out with Dire Straits, the year had something unforgettable. Which of these tracks takes you back the most? Share your memories in the comments. We love hearing your retro stories.
If I leave you tomorrow. When you're on the street, you got to be able to pick out the easy meat.